Okay, very good. All right, again, same as before. We're following a kind of modified Lincoln-Douglas debate protocol. So we'll start with the affirmative opening, and that will be followed by a maximum of 2 questions by the negative side.
In every community, there's work to be done. In every nation, there are wounds to heal. In every heart, there's power to do it. By Mary Ann Wells. Good afternoon, judges, debaters, and members. My name is Salma Pagada. I, as the lead debater, will be leading your debate. We, the affirmative team, believe that the statement AIC has enough volunteer opportunities is true. We define this topic as students at AIC have many chances to freely offer their time to be part of the campus and or take leadership. Key benefits. When you volunteer, you get to meet new people. You feel better yourself, personally. You gain confidence and sense of achievement. You establish yourself in the community. Our key arguments. We have the same opportunities as all the AIS schools. We researched and we looked at most of the AISs. Key Club organizes volunteer opportunities every once in a while. Students are always free to volunteer all around the school. They don't have to be asked. We have volunteer opportunities for people outside the school too, not only students and staff. In classrooms and hallways or even on the field, for example, students have volunteer opportunities such as cleaning the class, picking up trash from the field, going to recycling club. We have guest readers, guest speakers, and walkathons. Walkathons is where people get to donate money for others, to volunteer to donate money as people walk around the field for 2 hours.
Okay. All right. 2 questions.
Okay, you said that students on campus are allowed to volunteer anytime they want. So don't you think if high school, middle school, and elementary all participated together in one activity or more, we would have more volunteers than usual?
You may have more volunteers than usual, but as high school students and middle school students won't bond together.
It is good for elementary and middle school students to communicate with adults other than their teachers and teachers and parents. So therefore, we want for all of us to participate together to volunteer. We can have more volunteerism, and we can like Salma said, we walkathon. We volunteer together to walk and get money for poor people. If we have more volunteers, we can raise more money than.
All right, remember, this is supposed to be the question time. You haven't asked the question yet.
Okay, and don't you think it's a good idea if we had talented students can volunteer for activities that support their talent?
Yes, they can support they can do activities that they can, but also like I said before, the high school students are bigger than the middle school students. Not everyone can do everything together.
Negative. Time for your rebuttal. Oh, sorry. My mistake. I've been doing this too long. Your opening statement. Sorry, Ollie.
Okay. We want more volunteer opportunities. Kids should learn the true meaning of volunteering, which is caring about others and just yourself. We need more opportunities to volunteer in AIS Egypt because AIS has about 6 opportunities to volunteer. And AIS has over 300 students to volunteer in all of those after-school activities. Kids need to show their talent. Everyone has one, but some kids just don't know they have one. At the talent show, lots of kids participate. Kids have talents that they do not know. To reveal their talents, we should have more activities for them to show their talents that they have inside. Kids need to learn how to volunteer for when they get older, volunteering is very important for them. A kid will need to volunteer for some reason. They will need to help clean up, join clubs, and help out in the community. Volunteering is very important because helping and showing up to places can mean a lot to others.
Okay, thank you. 2 questions, up to 2 questions, 1 question at a time.
What opportunities do you think is missing from AIS?
What you think is missing is just club and that club. And also, like general groups and big buddies and not big buddies, friend buddies.
How do these clubs require volunteering?
When you volunteer, people get happy. And the same point, when you volunteer, you know how to volunteer. And when you volunteer, you know how to help the people and you get to know how to be a civilized person to help.
Okay, thank you. All right, now it's on to the affirmative side, remainder of your evidence.
We took a survey of 16 people if they thought that ASC has enough volunteer opportunities. 75% said that we do. Only 25% said that no, we do not have enough.
You said that we have enough opportunities for all students. Like Ali said, we have 300 students in AIS, just middle school. And we say that some people don't enjoy same activities as some. Like we have soccer, basketball, and some like physical activities. Not all students are like interested in the same things. So we should have more activities that supports each student's character. Because according to our researches, like sports and activities are a very important way that builds students' confidence, their character, and their self-esteem.
Okay, someone said that 75%.
It's not time for your rebuttal just yet. It's now the time for your remainder of your evidence.
AIS needs to have more opportunities to volunteer. Lunch is a time where there are almost no volunteerism, just eating, playing soccer, and going to the tech center. We should have people help organize classes, which is only in Mr. Jeff's room, like over there. We should have fun activities to have fun, because volunteering is not only, it can be about fun, it's not only about work. You can have fun while helping. Many ways to volunteer.
Okay, now it's time for your rebuttal.
AIS does have a lot of volunteer opportunities. It doesn't. You said that it doesn't have enough. Like, what do you mean? I researched online and I found that AIS West and AIS C and NCIS they have almost the same. For some schools, we almost had even more than them. Like in CES, they don't have student council for students. And actually, sports are not really volunteering opportunities, because you said that some people don't like physical activities. And when we asked people, as someone said 75% of people said yes, which is 12 out of 16. And 4 said no. So I think we do have enough, because, and you also said that we need everyone to volunteer together. What's the thing that high school, middle school, and elementary should all do together?
Okay, it's now time for closing statements. Affirmative goes first.
We have enough volunteering activities because each month we get something new. For example, last month and this month we have soccer.
And this month we also have track and field. And student council, a lot of people get to volunteer. Not a lot of people, but some people get to volunteer in student council. And we have a cycling club for the whole year. And since the last couple of weeks, we have recycling club, and we have also and we have a lot of other clubs. And no one, like literally no one, goes to all these clubs. Like for recycling, no one goes to recycling anymore. So since that means there's really no reason to have volunteering clubs, because we have a lot, but people don't want to go. And like you said, Ali, there are 300 people. If there's 300 people, why don't you want to go? And there's a ton of other stuff that they can go to. For example, have track and field and recycling, which no one goes to, and soccer and track and field.
Okay. Closing statement.
At the end, I'd like to, our point, we really want more specials and after-school activities, not only because it makes students express their talents and builds their confidence, because we'd like to, as students, we'd like other students to think of school as a place where they can have fun and do the thing they love and express themselves. And by having more specials, not only after school but specials, students would be able to do what they love. And if students are able to participate in the things that they'd like to do and not the sports and activities they don't like to do, they would do better at school and they'd have a better character. And here I've got some researches, and it said that if students participate in a sport that they're incapable of interacting with, some serious sports injuries may happen. So we don't want that to happen, and we want school to be a place where everyone can bond, enjoy while having fun.
Okay, great. Good job. Doing one